Hey fam, we are sitting in the hotel lobby waiting for our other couple to come. We've actually just finished getting measured for clothing, and we're going to the store to pick up fabric so we can have some outfits made. And
so we're going to the
it's
market.
really exciting. But we are in Ghana. Neek.
We are in Ghana, and we're going to the market to get fabric.
We are going to the market store to get fabric.
Okay, the market store.
The store market.
The market store.
Peace.
Hey. That's how it is. If you go to Kimco's Castle, it's worse. Trust me.
I need to know.
So there's
no air flowing in here. Right.
They had only one source of ventilation. We want you to feel what they felt. If you go to Kimco's Castle, they had no source of ventilation at all. Wow. Just like this space. In here, okay, let me start. This is a female slave dungeon. There are about 30 women in here, and also about 30 women in there. Yes. This was the only source of light, but it was sealed by the Portuguese in 1679 when they came back to the castle. When they came back, because they were Roman Catholics, they decided to seal this part, and the Catholic Church were right on top of them. So while they were there praising God, our mothers were also here suffering.
Wow.
And yes, in here, when you're a woman, you are proving to stop. That's when they put you in here. And then there was no source of light, no source of ventilation, nothing at all. So your woman you are being put in there, that's more like a death sentence. Yes. But in here, they had one source of ventilation, and they were also facing the same problem as the men. They were not allowed to take a bath even when they were menstruating. They just did it on themselves. The only time they were able to take a bath was when a slave master or a slave merchant was to rape them. That was when they gave them water to bath, and then they raped them. They are lucky in a sense that they get pregnant. Sometimes the slave masters get married to them. Sometimes the slave masters will just allow them to feed the baby for some time, and then they put their mothers back in there, but they take the babies. The kids were also being educated right on top of their mothers at the Catholic Church. They knew who their father was, but they had no idea who their mother was. So, you see these shelves here, because when this place became the seat of government, our president decided to use the rooms for what it was truly meant for, which is storage, not for human beings. That's why you see the shelves over here. And that's why you see the floor like this. Before it wasn't like this, it was like this plastic. And you only made the door at this end because the room was too stuffy. So you can have a work in there and come back out. Take some pictures in that baby. You need some light. Can't see it. You give him light? Thank you. You must have light. You go with that home.
Wow.
I gotta come out. Excuse me.
This is insane. This is insane, man. 30 women in this little space.
When Ghana gained independence on the 6th of March, when Ghana gained independence on the 6th of March 1957, up to the year 2013, the president was living in this castle. So when he was here, the middle part of the staircase served as a red carpet for only higher dignitaries, and then the commoners will use it sideways. So in the year 2007, the highest currency here in Ghana was this 50 cedis note. And in Ghana here, the government has a tradition where whenever they are issuing the highest currency, they always make sure to put the seat of government where the president is living on the money. So if you look on the 50 cedis note, you are going to see the presidential walkway and this part of the castle where they've written 1921 behind it, also over here. Yes. Right now, the seat of government has moved from here to the Jubilee House, and the Jubilee House is shaped in the form of a stool. In Ghana here, a stool means power or authority. It's only the kings and queens that sit on stools here in Ghana. So if you look on the highest currency here in Ghana, which is the 200 cedis note, you're also going to see the Jubilee House issued on the 200 cedis note. I don't have the 200 cedis note.
Oh, right here? Oh, yeah.
In the part of the past, you know. So this was the governors? No. I showed you the governors. You can guess. You can very good guess. Come here. I'm saying you can guess what room this is.
The president?
No.
Who's? This is Queen Elizabeth's room when she was here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Queen Elizabeth II came to Ghana 1961 to handle, yes, the one that died recently. She came to Ghana 1961 to handle Ghana's documents to our late president, Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So when she came to Ghana, this was where she slept. And also her son, Prince Charles, who is now King Charles. One of the prestigious schools here in Ghana, Achimota College, was named after Prince Charles. So with their 50th anniversary in the year 1977, Prince Charles was invited to Ghana to grace his appearance at the ceremony. When he also came to Ghana, he insisted to sleep exactly where the mother slept. Nobody used this place apart from them, so they were the only ones to ever use this room. Yes, everything in this room is original, apart from the towels and the light holders up there. So this was their wardrobe, their bed, their lamp, and their balcony, so you can have a walk through.
Can I dive on the bed? Hey, good morning, family. Ms. Nika and I reporting live from Ghana, West Africa. We are live from the Botu waterfall. This is such an amazing and beautiful sight. We wanted to share it with you guys. So here we go. Look, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. We are walking from the main area down to the river where the last bath took place. We have taken off our shoes to ground ourselves, but this is where our ancestors were marched to in preparation for their last days in Africa in the slave trade. All right.
Show our feet. Show our feet.
Once they rot, they actually got covered by rainfall and various other stuff. People call it the bamboo slave cemetery, and I don't like the word cemetery because that's not the appropriate word. They were only dumped. I am not going to take you to the last bath. This is not the time for us to take a last bath. We are representing on behalf of our ancestors to take a bath of return. We are going to wash off this. We no longer have to carry the burden of a last bath on our shoulders. We no longer have to carry it on our chest. We will go in there, you wash your hands, wash your feet, get the water sprinkled on your body, and whatever you feel to say to your ancestors, this is the moment. So please, let's go have ourselves a first bath of return, also known as the sign of our birthright healing bath. Back to your roots birthright healing bath. Your maternal ancestors, we trace your maternal ancestors to the Balanta people in Guinea-Bissau.
Wow.
We sister. Oh, right.
Could be two.
I'm not done.
Oh, he ain't done.
Not done. That's tears of joy. That's what happens when it comes from the inside out. Because you know that somebody made it for you to be here. Somebody had to make it for you to come through and go back. We've also traced your ancestry to the Mende and Timni people of Sierra Leone. So, so what I want you to do is, when you get back to the hotel, there's in your letter, your results match each group of countries.
Hey, fam. I honestly, I just had to come on here, pop on here, and just do a quick video and talk about one thing in particular. I am in Accra, Ghana, in actually East Legon, staying at the Black Star Center repatriation place. But here's what I wanted to say. I cannot believe, after 60 years of life, that pineapples and mangoes taste so damn good, and it's different. I actually have had pineapples and mangoes all my life, but never have I tasted them taste this good. That is all.
Shanique Busha Harris. Janelle Bonetta Morgan. And Lawanda Marie Irene Brown.
Well, good morning, family. The trip is officially coming to an end as we're sitting in the Accra International Airport waiting for our flight to board. Sitting in a lounge, actually just chilling and waiting and kind of sitting here talking and reflecting about the trip. And the trip has hit us all in our own individual ways. We're sharing, but we all have the same basic experiences that this trip is a trip that, if you are of African descent, yeah, you need to get your passport and you need to bring your ass on over to Africa at least once in your life. You need to see what the motherland has to offer. That's what I'm gonna come back preaching. If you're talking to me, just understand that I will be asking you if you have your passport. But y'all have a great day, and I'll be home soon. Peace.